I had to see the one YouTube video that made me want to get an apple fritter. And I'll put the link in the description to the video I'm talking about, because it's actually based on a project that I was working on. You know what? I didn't think that I would be able to get myself a Prevo today, at least for a thumbnail shot. But I got one, $16.39. Okay. But said all that to say that this morning I'm just gonna get myself a pastry, have that with the bacon, egg, and cheese I got from the deli, and then go to the beach. Okay, so they didn't have the fritter, but I would highly encourage going to Alfonso's Bakery. We've been going there for like as long as we've been on Staten Island. When we've been on Staten Island for 20 years. But said all that to say that I got my pastries kind of close to what I wanted and everything. And like I gotta find where there's a good apple fritter on Staten Island. And I know there is one, because like one thing about Staten Island, a lot of Italians, so should be easy to find one, but that'll be at a later date. Okay, just had my bacon, egg, and cheese from Round the Clock Deli on Port Richmond. Now they have literally both things I asked for at Alfonso's. The girl was nice. She mentioned that they didn't have, but I got myself I think she said pecan Danish, and I got, instead of an apple fritter, an apple turnover. Now I've had their apple turnovers multiple times and they're really good. Like, just imagine like just having this like almost in the morning when they're fresh. And yeah, it's really good. One thing I'm shocked about is that when I was door dashing, I'm shocked that I didn't get that many deliveries from Alfonso's, now that I think about it. Or maybe they wasn't doing DoorDash at the time, who knows. But yeah, this is pretty good. Right now trying the pecan one. And oh wait, no, she said it had cinnamon in it. It's not a cinnamon roll, but can I say this is really good? Like, all the crumbs, I'm gonna have to brush them out of my truck though. It's good, I'm loving it. Okay, so here at South Beach, and this is the reason why I came to the beach today. Only because of the fact that, like, when you have sweets, it's not just a day to just simply sit around at home. You will get some emotions. So basically was able to catch Prevo 1616 on the Sim 6, I believe. Like, I forgot, but basically right now I'm just bus fanning for a little bit, and then I'm just gonna walk on the boardwalk. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to come here, because it's nice and relaxing. Not to mention today's the last day of school, so the majority of people should be going to work or school right about now, because this is normally the peak of the morning commute. So there's almost nobody here, and I could keep my content family friendly, just saying. So I plan to walk over to that pier, and then that bird kind of scared me just now when it took off. I forgot that it was there. I'm just gonna walk over to that pier over there, because like that's just one of my favorite places to be every time I come here. Look, for me, the 2026 Summer Staycation officially begins on Monday, but you know, since I don't really have to be anywhere today, like I really just got some chores to take care of at home and everything, mainly getting my hair cut, getting some hopefully bird poop off my truck. Like, and I'm saying hopefully because of the fact that, like, despite the rainstorms we've had, some of it is still there. Like, what is it with these birds? Like, what kind of processed meat or whatever are they having and everything? What are we littering? This is why you don't litter. Bird poop becomes more hazardous to people's vehicles anyway. So, you know, just wanted to be able to just find the time to be able to just relax and take it easy and everything, because this weekend I'm going to be at a special event and everything, and that'll likely include me volunteering, helping out with crowd control, potentially delegating traffic or whatever. So, you know, just doing my best to just find the time to just take it easy. I do not want to be directly over the railings, because like I'm worried that I might end up dropping my phone. And like, even though I'm not one of the people that's like, oh my god, I'm not without my phone, basically the fact that I have a job where I need my phone and everything, especially because even though I'm not going to work next week, I still want to be able to be available to book for work for the following week, and that's of course going to be on Tuesday. But said all that to say, look at this, like, just the beauty of nature and everything, and just like, it's just amazing and everything. What I was about to say is, and this is no disrespect to anyone who may be, especially for whatever may have happened, but how can anyone be an atheist? Like, because when you look at all like the amazing creation and stuff and everything, like if something may have happened in life and everything, I completely understand that. Like, there's been some things that's happened in my life too that's made me at first doubt certain things, but then there are other things to just remind me that there's a creator. Or it's just it's for those that may end up doubting creation or anything, go to the Grand Canyon. Like, that place will just like awe you with just how amazing everything is and everything. Not to mention, you could basically see the water line from the flood of Noah's day. So now I'm back on the road. Gonna take the bus back down to where my truck is located, and there's a Nova coming right now. Let me try to catch it. Well, I'm back. And also at the store this morning. Hey, let's see if I can take this out first. Got some Flamas Doritos, which looking at the flavor and everything, I think this is similar to Takis, but I think it's Frito-Lay trying to create something as similar to the Takis Fuego chips. But so I have to say that I'm back in my truck. Thank God. Like, I know it wasn't that long of a walk, and I know I used to make longer walks and everything. It's just, you know, want to get back home and, you know, just take care of what I need to take care of. I just wanted to be out for the morning just so that, you know, I could just relax and stuff. Like, I'm so happy that I was able to get the pastries that I wanted this morning. And here comes a white Prevost coming by. Just a heads up for the bus ride I took back here. If that video didn't come out first, I got the back of the bus as the thumbnail only because of the fact that a lot of these buses have the Museum of Sex ad on there, and I personally feel uncomfortable with it. If you don't, that's up to you and everything, but I just feel uncomfortable, and, you know, I just don't want people who watch my content to feel uncomfortable with the stuff that I upload. Oh, is this a baby dragonfly right here? Oh my god, like, it kind of remind me of back when we first moved to Staten Island. The first school I went to was PS21 on Walker Street, across from the Kingdom Hall, and across from the Walker Street Kingdom Hall and that Pentecostal church. Basically what happened was what happened was, for recess, when we were outside, there were times when some dragonflies were able to fly above us and everything, and I thought it was kind of cool and everything, because up until that point, I'd never seen a dragonfly in person. So you can imagine, because in Brooklyn, there's almost little to no nature. Like, you want nature, go to the botanical gardens, but which is where I'm going next month with some friends. So yeah, just a few more buses that are going by, but yeah, I personally feel uncomfortable with that ad. I love that a CBS News report was able to come out more recently mentioning that it's been on longer than expected and everything. And can I say, let me give props to the MTA, because they are trying to be more aware of certain ads that they have, because there were times when, you know, it was a little bit like, let's just say some buses I saw I did not want to upload because of the advertisements that were on the side of some of them and everything. Like, I hate that I had like a vivid memory of like certain ones and everything. Some that I honestly viewed the wrong way and everything, and then others, you know, like when I was able to get help, like basically I started to, you know, just become a little bit more aware of myself, because, you know, sometimes just because you're posting family-friendly content doesn't mean that you're always willing and able to work on yourself. So now I've been trying to like work on myself more personally these last few years and everything. And just because I want the people that see me to just see me as I am, one that's just trying to do the right thing regardless of whether I'm around people or not and everything. Because like, people could die, but like, if you're still the person that you are, you'll still have more people throughout time that could respect you and everything. And I'm sorry to sound frank when I said people could die, but it's true. Like, there are some that I've known and everything, friends and family, that, you know, passed away either all of a sudden or whatever. Like, sadly, last year I lost my great uncle, Uncle Herb. I mentioned him when I posted the video the day of his passing, when he was initially diagnosed with a form of bladder cancer. And yeah, it was just all of a sudden out of nowhere. Oh wait, that was 2 years ago. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. But yeah, when it was all of a sudden and everything, and yeah, I know he was able to give me some good advice and everything with regards to a few things. And like, you know, I'm sure, for instance, those in Venezuela, this is the day after there was an earthquake in Venezuela, where right now the death toll stands at around 36, I believe, the last I checked. And, you know, no, of course there's gonna be a lot for certain ones to be able to go through and everything. Like, first off, with neither for nor against this when I mentioned this, when it came to like the change of governance, when it came to the sudden capture of their president Nicolas Maduro, their former president, I should say. But then all of a sudden, like, not only are you going through a regime change, but then a natural disaster. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot that, you know, that's in that country within a short period of time. So, you know, condolences definitely to the ones who lost their lives and everything. And yeah, it's just a lot. But like, no matter what, no matter how crazy things get, if you are always who you are, both around people but also in private, like, you'll be able to live a much happier life. And I can say from experience, I could sleep better, I move around better, like, I'm able to take care of myself better. Like, the fact that I'm no longer pre-diabetic, it feels good. But that's that. I'm ready to go home. See y'all later.